What's up, guys? We finally see some green in the market again. It's not necessarily the best time to buy right now, so let's talk about that. But it's absolutely lovely to see. And I got some very exciting news about Gala Games, about Seedify, about my altcoin strategy. And let's take a look at the market and how to handle this right now. Because we finally got that bomb that everybody was waiting for. Damn! Lambo time. No, not Lambo time yet. Not Lambo time yet. Don't get too excited already. It's, of course, super nice to see, but, you know, we are not there yet. Bitcoin finally broke above $17,000 for a long time, since basically a month. So that's good to see, but can it hold there? Can it hold there? Well, let's take a look. Let's take a look at this exciting Gala Games news, because Gala has been outperforming the market big time, and that's not for no reason. Seedify has some incredible news coming up, but didn't really respond yet, so that might still be pretty interesting. So let's take a look right here. Welcome to the Fomo Factory. If you have not subscribed to the channel, feel free to do so. Turn on the bell notification and like the video already if you like the video. Before we jump into the insane news, I'm already tired right now. Let's take a look at what Bitcoin is doing right here. Bitcoin, you know, if we put it on the daily chart, you have a slightly better overview. You know, the nice thing is right here that Bitcoin has slowly been moving up the last couple of days, but what really gave the push right here is the Bitcoin dominance to go down again. And the Bitcoin dominance to go down again, that was what we needed for altcoins. Now, I will talk about my strategy because I said the Bitcoin dominance will go up. So before you're gonna bash me like, FOMO, you said it was going up, but now it's going down. You're wrong, you suck, unsubscribe, fuck you. Let me wait a second, man. Don't rush. Crypto is a patience game, okay? And we're gonna talk about that. But one tip, if you have TradingView right here, there's one thing I want you to pull up right here. If you go to the indicators, you can pull up a moving average right here. So if you go EMA, moving average exponential, and you change that moving average exponential in the settings to the 21 moving average. This is basically where we want to break above. This is with every chart, is this the same. If we break above the 21 moving average, that's a good sign. As long as we're below it, we're obviously in a bear market. You can see it right here. We break above it. Bull market, full on, all right? So that's something you can apply to any kind of chart to look like, okay, how are things looking? For example, the DXY didn't came down for no reason. It came below that moving average, and then, you know, had a pretty hard fall, right? So this is one you want to keep your eyes on. Now, what's pretty interesting to me is that if we look at Bitcoin, the moment we want to break above it, at this moment it comes in at $19,000, give or take, right? So although people look like, oh shit, we missed the buying opportunities, let's FOMO in, calm down, we are not there yet. Like, this is not even a relief rally, right? It's mainly Bitcoin is doing okay, and the Bitcoin dominance came down, so altcoins do pretty fine, right? But like, really a rally, is that what we can call it? I don't know. We have a long way to go and close above it for multiple times before we really know that we are in a bull market. I mean, here we closed above it as well, but you can see that we didn't last there and went below it. So the first weekly close is not necessarily the one you want to ape into already, all right? So be a little cautious when it comes to that. Total 3 also still not there yet. We're now at 315 billion. This moving average comes in around 350 billion, so not there yet as well. Let's take a look at some charts, and let's start with Gala right here, because Gala has been doing phenomenal. And like I said, that's not for no reason. If you look at Gala dollar, it's absolutely incredible. It went from 15 cents, 0.15 cents, sorry, to more than 3.8. So it did a 170% over the last 2 weeks. Incredible. Gala has been ripping. It's been outperforming the market. And like I said, it's not for no reason. As you can see right now, it is struggling with this moving average though. So we want to see this break if you are in Gala and if you are bullish on Gala, of course. If you feel like, I missed the Gala entry, don't rush into buying yet, I would say. There's a big chance it will get rejected here. And there's also a big chance that it will get rejected by this horizontal, right? Because we're actually sitting right here. And here is some, support going on as well. So this is a very understandable point for Gala at around 4 cents to get rejected. If we do break this, then I think we could blast all the way to around 8 cents, to be completely honest. But I don't, we first have to break 4.7. But I don't see it go there. When it comes to Gala Bitcoin, it did break this moving average. And this is quite exciting. Could move, move a little higher. That's where we got rejected. So I think Gala should come down to just, reset a little bit, right? But this is what Gala can do, right? This is like, I love this kind of stuff in the bear market because it gives you some kind of a snippet what it could do in a bull run, right? You have to understand, Gala is a high cap coin, quite high cap. And this is the move that it's making, right? So look at this. Gala went from rank 160 to 100, give or take, in a day. It's incredible. But it's a $300 million market cap right now. That's insane that such a big cap can move that hard, right? What the fuck happened? Well, Gala announced a couple of very, very, very cool things. One of them is this. We just bought a mobile game studio with over 20 million users. We aren't fucking around, guys. So Gala has bought 20 million users. That's insane. Gala has so much stuff coming out. It's incredible. They got their games coming out. This as well. We are now in the middle of evaluating, I'm Dutch, 15 mobile games that we own. We have 2 high priority targets and have already moved people onto the task of bringing these games onto our blockchain. Spider Tanks and Townstar. Townstar is now in beta version, Spider Tanks already out, are definitely helping us plan their tokenomics and NFT integration. But I can share that we are planning on giving all the existing users replacements to their current non-transferable assets on Jiri, making them all newly minted owners of digital assets on our blockchain. So what's really interesting as well is this, which should also mean our gas token, Gala, usage goes up. So their blockchain, Gala, is going to be the gas token of that. So Gala is it's getting burned on their blockchain as well. Plus, this right here. What do you think, Gala community? Do we burn 100% of Gala used in purchases on our platform? And of course, people vote yes. Like, wow. So Gala is really going super, super, super strong. At the beginning, I was like, these tokenomics, I don't know. Bro, tokenomics are getting better with everything that I read. It's getting burned because of the gas token, because of the purchases. They bought a gaming studio with 20 million. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. I can see Gala rip in the next bull run. It's really hard right now. Before I get into the bullish Seedify news, because that one hasn't moved yet, and that can do way bigger moves than Gala, in my opinion, since it is like 10 times as low cap. But before I'm going to talk about that really quick, my altcoin strategy, and that also affects Gala because it's now 64% up. This news makes you want to buy for the long term. Right, but is it smart? Sorry for that, but I'm having a cold. But is it smart to buy right now? Of course not. It's not smart to buy right now. You're not buying such a pump anyway, right? Also, we have seen these moves way, way, way more often. If we now look at the total 3 again, right? Only altcoins. What is this? You know, in the last 2 weeks, we have seen a run of 10%. That's basically it. We have seen a run before of 40%. We have seen a run before of 40%. We have seen a run before of 40%. Right? These rallies, therefore I said, this is not even really to be called a relief rally yet, right? But these rallies happen all the time. But what happens after these rallies, we come down way more. So this bear market is now perfect for looking at the projects that have a good impact on the market, right? Like, you know that when it comes to crypto gaming, and for example, a Fomo Factory does well, a Gala does well, a Seedify does well. These projects do well, but a Matic does well as well, a Chainlink does well, an Ethereum does well, right? You can filter out the projects that are really, really, really performing good, and then when that dip comes, then you buy them. You do not buy the pump, okay, please. For the same case, right, we will pump another 30% and you miss out on a lot of gains because you listened to me. Definitely possible, but just based on how it went the last more than a year, I don't feel like buying into a pump. That's often just not the smartest thing to do, right? My strategy, what I talked about, is this. Okay, so the Bitcoin dominance is sitting at lows, right? It's sitting at lows. So when the dominance goes down, more money is going into altcoins instead of Bitcoin. When it goes up, people are taking the money out of altcoins and putting it into Bitcoin. If I look at this chart, which way is it more likely to head? Well, it's sitting at its lows ever, basically, and it's ranging in here all the time, right? So my assumption is that it goes up here, which means that altcoins will bleed against Bitcoin. It doesn't mean, though, that we do not have any days like today or yesterday or maybe even tomorrow where altcoins will pump in the meantime, because, you know, the Bitcoin dominance can come down in the meantime. You know, the Bitcoin dominance just went down 3% and we saw some altcoins moving really good. It definitely can come down another 3.5%. So we could have another day like this, maybe even better. Definitely possible. But overall, I think we will eventually get up here, right? And then you want to be in Bitcoin, right? So the lower this goes, the more of my altcoins I'm selling for Bitcoin, not for altcoins. I sold my altcoins for Bitcoin, a part of it, a long time ago, like a couple of weeks ago already, right? And I'm not missing out because also Bitcoin is doing quite well. Like Bitcoin is also moving up, right? So I'm still making gains. Yes, I'm not making my full 170% on Gala, but that's a gamble that you're taking right there. I think eventually, if we look at, for example, a Gala Bitcoin, right, like this is very nice to see. This is an insane pump. This is crazy what we see right here. But I do think that eventually we will come down right here again. This is where I want to buy my Gala. Twice, more than twice as cheap. Not here. Not here, where we just had a big pump while the Bitcoin dominance is sitting at its lows, while we are facing resistance and everybody's buying into the news. How much reasons do you want not to buy something, right? So it's nice, but watch out with emotions. That's basically all I'm trying to say. Now, let's go to the Seedify news, because Seedify also has some great news, but the token hasn't really responded yet, right? So with Seedify, it's been down a lot, right? It's been down a lot. The June relief rally took us from 90 cents all the way to 330, give or take. So 3.5x was made back then. Seedify is now not really responding. Yeah, we went from 76 cents to 86 cents. Okay, it is like a 12% pump or so. I don't know, 12% pump. Great. It's not really what we are waiting for, right? Why is Seedify not really responding right now? Well, it's mostly because, as for now, Seedify is still inflationary. More tokens are hitting the market. All right, so I say Seedify, that's the company. I mean S-Fund, the token, still inflationary. More tokens are hitting the market because people are staking it. I talked about it before. That's coming to an end. And that's coming to an end as we speak, right? So let me talk a little bit about that. And let me talk about the changes that they are making. First, I want to say people that are in S-Fund and say like, when back to all-time high, $7 is the new $18. Keep that in mind. Because back here, we had 20 million tokens in circulation. Now we have 40, right? And by the time the bull run is full on, we will have 50, 60, maybe, I don't know. Have to calculate that. So keep that in mind, okay? But it doesn't mean Seedify cannot go back to $18, right? It just means that the market cap, you know, is higher than what it was back here. But that's possible. I can see Seedify go to $1 billion market cap, which will take it around $20, right? If you buy it around 80 cents, bro, that's fucking great opportunity, right? What's so good about Seedify? Seedify just released an article having seed staking, new Seedify S-Fund staking pools, multipliers, and more. It is absolutely incredible. So please, guys, if you are into Seedify, listen to this. If you are not into Seedify, I'm not talking you in it or anything. It's my favorite project. I have my biggest allocation. I just bought $5,000 worth of more Seedify tokens because they are releasing projects very soon. Seedify is a launchpad, and a launchpad only has utility if it launches tokens, right? In this whole bear market, Seedify hasn't launched projects because good projects just know that they are not going to release in the middle of a bear market, right? Therefore, Seedify temporarily had no utility. Why would the price go up then, right? Here it had no utility and it even did a 3.5x. The utility is going to get back right now. So I'm very excited. Plus, the stochastic RSI in the weeklies, just purely price metrics, is completely oversold. I don't know. Could it go to 60 cents, 50 cents? Yes. But could it not and go way higher? Yes. Also possible. So Seedify is about to release cool, I don't know, in 2 days, right? So that's one thing. They are about to release a couple of more projects as well. And I'm going to pull it up for you so you can see exactly the dates when they are going to release it. Because I have all the information for you here. Yes, I'm that prepared. All right. Seedify, IGO and INO calendar. The 11th of January. Cool. 26. It's a project by Seedify itself. Mounts by Seedify. So they're going to sell avatars, mounts for their own metaverse that they are working on for a long time. They have a massive team. They have their own metaverse team. And they're working on that. And they're going to sell the mounts. And I think you can get them with as NFTs. And that token is currently super micro cap as well. So I don't know, it's all falling together perfectly. February 10, War Legends. That's an incubated project. So if you are staking Seedify token, you are getting seed points as well. And with these seed points, you get a passive income of all the incubated projects that they are going to release. So that's a very unique selling point about this launchpad as well. No other launchpad has that. And then February 20th, they have the release of Games for a Living. I once reviewed that on the channel. It's a blockchain for crypto gaming. And I'm very bullish about this project right here. So with that being said, they finally have some projects lined up. And to go to this article, dude, I love it. We have built our incubation division, which currently has 15 plus games on its roster, each one selected after playtesting the games and betting only on teams who have been building through the bear market. Seedify is, not just releasing anything, right? They want to play the games first. They want a good release date for the game, not too far from the IGO. They want a serious team behind it. They are filtering out the best projects right here. The seed staking mechanism is a unique concept crafted by Seedify to drive value to S-Fund stakers and farmers by distributing incubation tokens from projects we are supporting with our marketing and incubation departments. Okay. Sorry. Super sick. There may be questions about how many tokens each stakers and farmers will get. Within next week, we will fully share the amount of tokens that will be distributed to our community from each project that is in our incubation roster. We will continue to update that list after each new incubation tokenomics is completed. By looking at your current percentage compared to the total amount of seed staking points earned by all stakers and farmers, you will be able to tell your distribution amount of each vesting, which is also pretty cool. The vesting will be dynamic, meaning on each vesting, on each project, the calculations will be redone according to your seed staking percentage. And I love this, within Q1 we will also add new sections to our website where you will be able to see all the numbers and your passive earning potential, so you don't have to count all the numbers yourself. And we will introduce APIs for the already released tokens, so instead of their initial launch prices, dynamic pricing will be used to determine your earnings. All right, so that's a lot of cool stuff. Now, what I really think is very, very, very interesting is this right here. S-Fund has been highly inflationary since the token started on March 2021. Through staking and farming, the long-term believers increased their S-Fund holdings and tiers, yielded many high-performance IGO allocations, while we have been the highest ROI launchpad in the previous bull run. They also got an SNFTS airdrop, so that's what we got as well. We are coming close to half of the S-Fund total supply being on the market, whether it's being staked, farmed, or held. By being highly inflationary at first, we could distribute most of our tokens to our community instead of keeping it into our treasury. We announced that we will be transforming our high inflationary nature in the process and commented something on closing the high yield staking pools one by one starting from Q3 2022. So the 180 days pools is closed, where you got 90% APY, right? The 90-day pool, where you got 75% APY, is closed as well. The other pools are starting to close as well. They're talking about it right here. The last S-Fund high yield staking pools that are left for deposits are 30 days, 14 and 7, which will be closing within the next days. Right? So if you want to stake your Seedify tokens for a high APY, now is the last chance. After that, it's not possible anymore. So no more new tokens will hit the market at that speed, right? So now you can still benefit from it, but the new people are coming in, not fucking it up anymore for the people that were already there, right? So they will have a new mechanism with new staking pools, right? Because they still want people to get some S-Fund, but also seed staking points. And that's what I like so much. So there are new pools, a 270 days pool, 11% on your S-Fund, and a 200% positive impact, which is 3 times on seed staking points per S-Fund token. That's insane, because seed staking points, this means a passive income of every single incubated project by Seedify without actually having to participate at the release and pay for it. You already have the tokens by staking your S-Fund tokens, right? Or these are not tokens, these are points, right? So the more points you have, you get tokens of all different projects, right? So, you know, definitely worth it. So these are the new pools, 180 days, 90 days, and 30 days. So you still can get some, but not a lot, right? So this is what they are focusing on right now. You can also farm the tokens. That's still going on, but not for long. And if you are farming S-Fund and SNFTS together, soon, also beginning from next week, S-Fund SNFTS farms will generate seed staking points as well. I like that. I'm farming that, so I'm not missing out on my seed staking points. I think Seedify has been doing amazing stuff right here. They're updating the tokenomics, like super good. I'm not complaining about anything right here. I think this is the best they can do. they are releasing projects now. The crypto gaming market looks like could be definitely on a run. Like if such a high cap like Gala can do that, $300 million market cap right now, right? If you look at Seedify, what it has, I think it's closer to 40, 38. If Gala can pull off a 2x that easy, 3x maybe even, with Seedify, all that they are working on, I don't know. I'm very curious. This could be very, very, very crazy. So that's what the market is looking at like now. I'm not buying any Gala. I am buying Seedify, not financial advice, doing your own research, blah, blah, blah. And of course, these are not the only one. There are other tokens that are performing well. We have like Cardano was doing quite good, I think. If we look at Cardano really quick. How long am I in the video? Too long. Okay. Cardano doing quite well. But you know, we have a high, we have a high, we have a high, right? If you want to see Cardano move out of, you know, this trend that it's in, it has to make a higher high, right? That's not the case for now yet. So it's all a nice relief rally. We are definitely not out of the bear market yet, especially with coins like Cardano, for example. If I can, you know, I can draw it like this, for example. This is what you want to take, how you want to take a look at it, right? It's still in this trend right here. It's still going down. Be happy, enjoy it, take your profits for fuck's sake, right? Please do that this time. But it's not done yet. So that's what I wanted to say. Like the video if you like the video, and I'll see you guys very soon. Bye.